G'day guys, PBX here. I'm back and my wife tells me I play way too many video games. Today I'm bringing you, it's actually a ground war domination on the map Array actually. It wasn't really one of my favourite maps in Call of Duty Black Ops, but certainly this was a very effective strategy if you were a proper sniper. I consider myself a sniper that can do both. I can run around, I can have fun in private matches, as well as obviously, playing the sniper as it's supposed to be played, which is basically defending flags and holding down lines of sight. But I mean, today's video isn't actually about the gameplay at all. I mean, I certainly pull off a fairly good game. Because of ground war, there's a little glitch with theatre mode on Black Ops where it doesn't really capture the entire game, so it does cut off around the 6 minute mark or 6.5 minute mark or something, just looking at it now. What I want to talk about today, I want to talk about Black Ops 2. I know a lot of guys have got videos on it at the moment, but certainly I like to think of myself as a little bit more of a thinker when it comes to most first-person shooters, not just Call of Duty. And there's a couple of things that are, I think, fairly essential in Black Ops 2. The one thing that I think that Black Ops 2 has going for it is that Dave or whatever the fuck his name is, the guy who was involved in World at War as well as obviously the original Black Ops here, but he seems to be listening to the community at this particular point in time. And I mean, Black Ops from Modern Warfare 2 was quite a significant change. It was certainly a big change away from the newbie setups of the one-man army, noob tubes, danger close, that kind of thing. The thing with Black Ops, though, is for better players, the game was very easy. I mean, I'm able to consistently go into lobbies and basically top every single lobby. Now, I know that they are pub matches, and I know that a lot of the time it's not up against good players. But I mean, that's basically the Call of Duty experience. If you certainly know what you're doing, you're certainly going to, top the scoreboard more often than not. That goes without saying. On Black Ops, though, I seem to, it was just incredible. Like, I'd go 15, 20, 30 games in a row where I'd have 50, 60, 70 kills every single game and completely dominate the match. Now, the things that killed me in the original Black Ops, the things that killed me were, people with ghosts sitting in corners, and Second Chance didn't really kill me, but it was more along the lines of attempting to stay alive while you're trying to finish off an opponent, and basically the teammate to come by and shoot you in the back of the head while you're trying to finish them off, or something like that. If in fact the annoyances in Call of Duty are taken out, it'll basically become very one-sided. It'll become a genuine case of the reasonable players, or the players that are fairly competent, are going to be able to go into matches and pull out absolutely fucking ridiculous scores. You're also going to see a reoccurrence of more teams, especially if Blackbird returns in Black Ops 2. Blackbird and having 2 or 3 friends that had the ability to get a Blackbird pretty much every life. If you had a team like that, you were never ever going to lose a match. So if you combine the fact that you're not going to lose matches if a new Blackbird's coming out, with the fact that the worst players are really going to have a significant learning curve, I'm really thinking that it might be more of a double-edged sword rather than a holy grail of Call of Duties. Every Call of Duty promises to be the holy grail, and I think that anyone that expects Black Ops to be the holy grail, I think you're going to be pretty sadly disappointed there, guys. The concerns with Call of Duty are still going to be there. Things like I'll bet my bottom dollar there's no chance in hell they're going to put dedicated servers into Black Ops 2. They've got away with it for, I don't know, COD 4 was released in 2007, I think. So they've got away with it for 5 years now. What makes us think that Year 6 is actually going to provide pretty much the most essential aspect of any first-person shooter or any game that's online? If Activision can get away with not using servers, they're going to get away with not using servers. Everyone talks about gun balance as well. The FAMAS was certainly by far the most effective gun to use in Black Ops, and to be honest, I really don't have an issue with having one or two overpowered guns. A lot of you guys will be going, "Oh, you noob scrub, noob scrub, noob scrub." It's got nothing at all to do with the fact that when you're in try-hard mode, if you will, when you want to pull out big scores, you have the ability to switch to those guns. What it does is for the better player, it does actually keep them fairly interested in the game. Having one or two I wouldn't quite say overpowered, because certainly the FAMAS wasn't dominant on every match. It was certainly one of the better guns, absolutely, and by far probably the best gun. But the thing with it was that if you're up against full teams, you were able to switch to a gun that you knew was still going to enable you to perform. In Modern Warfare 3, that seems to be the ACR, but I mean, the Type 95 will outclass the ACR in a lot of sections. So, Modern Warfare 3 really doesn't have a gun that is a go-to gun, if you will. The thing with go-to guns is, as I said, if you're up against full teams, if you like playing solo, you can switch out to the better gun. If you die a couple of times at the start, and what that does is that alleviates a little bit of frustration. It puts you in the mentality of try-hard mode, if you will. And the thing with Call of Duty is consistency always lacks. Some people like the idea of doing well every game. Other people's like the idea of using different guns. I'm going to make this a two-part commentary, so please like the video if you like this kind of opinion. And moving forward, I'll bring you another game in the very near future that will discuss my secondary thoughts with Black Ops 2. But apart from that, I hope you've liked the video. See you next time.